those 2 years that don't exist to me, I don't remember them, and we're back in a room together. It's been a long time coming, and I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to see the lineup of bands that we've got over the next 4 days and then the grand final. I won't blab on too much just now because we do have a band that is very anxious to get on this stage, or just anxious, I'm not sure. Just a bit of housekeeping first. Emergencies. For an emergency exit through those doors, down the stairs and to the foyer. Basically get out as safely and quickly as you can. For any other emergencies, the toilets are around the corner. You can also just use them for your ablutions. These fabulous t-shirts, thanks to Gildan, are on sale out the front for $20 each. I very highly recommend you go and get yourself one so you can look as stylish as me every night. And let's, without further ado, introduce our first band up tonight, Freak. Now, Freak take their name from the Silverchair song, and as some of you may know, some of you may not, Silverchair graced us on this very stage, well, maybe not this very stage, but here at YouthRock many years ago in the 90s, and was awarded first prize, fairly unsurprisingly. So they've got big shoes to fill, but they are standing on the stage that some of their greatest influences have stood on. Some of the other musical influences of Freak are Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Silverchair, which we spoke about. Yeah, you'll keep. Green Day, The Chats, Foo Fighters, The Chili Peppers, and Powderfinger. I am so excited to hear these guys because this is pretty much, I've been lying about my age for years, but this is taking me back to when I was actually this age. So I'm so excited to hear you guys take me back to my youth. Take it away, Freak.
Yeah, the first one's called All the Rage. Where did the stars go when they followed you? City lights are too bright, chased away into the night. That's okay, I guess. It's just more for the laugh. It's all the rage that's in me. It bottles up into the air. It's all the rage to be free, but I don't care. It's all the rage that's in me. Taking time to realize, have emotion, what's in your eyes. Saving one, just save a few. If you do that, we'll save you. All the rage that's in me, it bottles up into the air. It's all the rage to be free, but I don't care. It's all the rage that's in me.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been playing together for 3 years, I think now, and we only just started playing, like writing and playing original songs just for this competition. So thank you for that, and it's been fun. The next song is Crud.
We ain't got time to deal with crud like you. We have our lives, as do you. Taking our stride, don't do as I do. You do you, but I hate you. We are the ones who deal with the crud. Grassbacks like you are the ones who muck it up. We are the ones who deal with the crud. We screw it up, but we haven't given up. Your fake out friends, waiting to jump at a person who offends, scared of letting go of what you've come to know. But damn you for trying and not just saying no. We are the ones who deal with the crud. Grassbacks like you are the ones who muck it up. We are the ones who deal with the crud. You screw it up, but we haven't given up. We ain't got time to deal with crud like you. We have our lives, as do you. Taking our stride, don't do as I do. You do you, but I hate you. We are the ones who deal with the crud. Grassbacks like you are the ones who muck it up. We are the ones who deal with the crud. You screw it up, but we haven't given up. answering. You ain't hearing that thing. You can try, but you won't get it all, 'cause you ate it much too long. Pick up the phone, or just go run. You gave it your all, but I know as I know. You had a box full of questions. You have a box full of clues. You will be there to answer, or you will be the one to lose. Pick up the phone, or just go home. You gave it your all, but I know as I know. You had the welfare that's taking. You had options galore. Now you have lost opportunity. Opportunity came knocking on your door.
That one was called Lost Opportunity, and the last song we're going to be playing for you tonight is called Unnatural.
Will there be a tucked out town where they can lie and we can frown? Early mornings to the school. I ain't a fool, we're not that cool. I spent too much time inside. I wanna get out, go away, go away. I said go away. I wanna go where they accept me for who I am. I'm a freak, now you know my name, so you can take a pic of me and then scream again. Just for kicks, take the time to process me, and then you'll see what I could be. Suppose I could just live a life, but then I'd be like all you guys. I'm the a geek for wanting more, but this is fake, so screw you all. So screw you all. You have it all, makes my life splat down on the floor. You're a cheap skating knockoff of what I want, and now you pay for it all. Will you take me? 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go where they accept me for who I am. I'm a freak, now you know my name, so you can take a pic of me and then scream again. Yeah, I wanna go where the weirdos climb and the freak show goes. Won't you take me to the place now? And you can leave me there, 'cause that's where I wanna be. Thank you.
They did not disappoint, and it's okay that applause does not need to be for me, because I think Freak deserves it more. I won't always say that. I was right back at the big day out wearing fishnets and cut-offs and my docks. You may not be able to tell now by my demure looks, but I used to be a real grunge head. I don't know why that was funny. I'm clearly very glamorous and sparkly now. I don't know what you're... Right. It's about this time that we have to thank one of our major sponsors, obviously for this beautiful venue, the Bankstown Sports Club. So thank you so much for this beautiful space once again. And tonight, on offer, for first prize, is a $1,000 pack of Marshall equipment from Taramara Music. So I know we can't make them hear us, but we want to say a huge thank you to them. I'm sure everyone here is desperately vying for that. We also want to say a lot of there's so many people to thank. I'm not going to bore you by listing all of them, although it's not boring because they're very important to us. But on the back of your program, please make sure that you acknowledge all of the people that have put so much hard work and money into making this event a reality every year. It's so important for there to be a stage and a platform for these young, amazing musicians who, most of them have been doing this since before I could even believe that there was something out there for me to be involved in. Actually, no, that's not true. I was a real nerd. I was into musical theatre at this stage. But let's not... I'm now a rock star, clearly. Sparkly boots, pink hair, rock star. Thank you to whoever there is laughing, because I feel like I can't see anyone, so I just have to assume I'm funny because I laugh at myself. But thanks for pretending. So we have another band up next to play 4 songs for us. Let's welcome to the stage Cytosis. Cytosis is from Kira High. They obviously have merch for sale. They don't have it here tonight, but it's pretty fabulous merch. So jump on their socials. You know, you guys are all young. You just get on and type Cytosis band and you'll find them. They are for sale. I think it's pretty entrepreneurial and amazing for such a young band to have merch. They got them done up for a warm-up gig they did last night, and I can't express enough how amazing that is for these young adults of 15 who have been playing together and writing together for 4 years. Do the maths, that's incredible. They've already played a number of gigs, including playing at Floodfest, which is hosted by Floodway, a band that is not unfamiliar to YouthRock. They've also played at the Wollongong Youth Centre with Shakamoto, who you'll see on your programs, will be appearing later as well, not tonight. These guys, I'm going to be a broken record because every band I'm super excited about hearing, but these guys play a blend of alternate rock, psychedelic rock. Some of their influences are King Giz. I won't say the full name because I really struggle with it. I don't know if you remember 3 years ago, I really couldn't get it out. I have been practicing. I'm going to do it. Yeah. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, thank you. I don't know why anyone gets me to host. I do have a bit of a problem with speech, with certain letters and words that are too close together, so I appreciate that. Two Door Cinema Club, Iron Maiden and Metallica. It's going to be a blend of amazingness, and it's quite an eclectic blend. I mean, King Giz in itself isn't a very eclectic band, so looking at their influences, it doesn't surprise me to see such an eclectic range of exciting music that they love. So I'm really excited to see them. You can't wait either. I can see some fans in the front here. It glows. This merch is amazing. You can see it from a mile away. I can't see anything else, but I can see your Cytosis shirts. So without further ado, Cytosis.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Obviously, yeah, we're Cytosis. That's Miles, he plays bass. I'm Hector, I sing and I play guitar. That's Brindley, he also plays guitar. And Tanae's over there, he plays drums for us. So, we're going to be playing 4 songs. I hope you enjoy them. And this first one, it's called Burn the Cure. 1, 2, 3. To fight with pride, it's just name you're on the other side. Fight back with all we've got and burn the killer. Take back what is ours and smash the cure. still waiting for you to come home, but you're still sitting on the enemy throne. Fight back with all we've got and burn the killer. Take back what is ours and smash the cure. Thank you so much. All right. This next one is called X-Ray. Hope you like it. Thank you for your participation. This next one is called What You Are. Take it away, Brindley. We met in the summer and I'm trying to figure out what to do about you. We met in the winter and I'm not gonna do anything about you. Thank you very much. All right, before we start our next song, I'd just like a big round of applause for Brindley having those 3 epic solos. Couldn't do it without him. Good job. Thank you very much. All right, our next one and our last one. You ready? Let's go. Crazy, driving down the open road, nothing but the mountain ranges. All I see is the blue sky, trying to get you off my mind. It drives me crazy. Driving down the open road, nothing but the mountain ranges. All I see is the blue sky, trying to get you off my mind. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, Cytosis. That did not surprise me at how eclectic that performance was. It was so creative and amazing. And I need to confess something to you. I'm quite nervous tonight, partly because, well, I feel like I'm more nervous than these guys, partly because I have zero talent compared to them, but also because I haven't been around people or been on a stage for so many years. I feel like this used to just come so naturally to me, and I'm really like, okay, I've got to go out there and talk now. Part of what happened was that when I was up here last time, I spoke about First Prize being $1,000 from Taramara Music worth of Marshall products. That was for the school. So great for the school. What these guys really want, they'll get their hands on it eventually when they go to school, but what they're vying for is for the first prize, and there are so many people to thank here. We've got legal advice from Brett Oaten Solicitors, rehearsal time in Zen Studios, professional photo shoot, Martin Brady Photography, who I believe is here tonight, and a support gig, courtesy of the Harbour Agency, which for some of these guys is just going to be huge. So that will be life-changing. I know I've spoken to a couple of these guys about whether or not they've recorded and released music, and a lot of them have said, oh, when we get better equipment, we'll be able to release something more professional, and that's what this is all about, is getting them equipped to follow their dreams. So thank you to all of those sponsors who have kindly gifted so many amazing opportunities for these young adults. Yeah, that deserves applaud, absolutely. The next band up, I kind of want to introduce early, even though they're still fluttering around behind me, but I have so much to say about them because they're such an entertaining group of young men to sit and chat to. First of all, they got their name from a class competition. I doubt it was sanctioned by the school, Mossman High, by the way. I may be getting them into some trouble here, because they had a competition. Whoever named their band would get their homework completed by Harrison Brown for a week. Now, they didn't tell me this when I was chatting, but I can only deduce that poor Bobby McKenzie, who won the competition, failed that grade and has actually been held back. So I'm not sure how wrapped they are with Garden of Youth, who is our next band up. Come up onto the stage, boys. Show your faces. Now, you'll see Jai hobbling up here. He's, he did try to tell me that it was some sort of, menial soccer accident, but we read between the lines, and we actually do believe that he is the true hero of the night, saving a school bus full of children from flying ninjas. So I think that's deserving of a seat. These guys describe themselves as dreamy with a bit of pizzazz. I love pizzazz. Pretty excited. They tend to get together in Jeremy's grandparents' house. Now, I'm wondering how that works, and I'm sort of edged to the subject of where do your grandparents live, and it is true, they no longer live there. They have been shipped out. They now are in a retirement home. I'm sure they love it, but it's their gift to their grandson. So these guys have musical influences of Sticky Fingers, Ocean Alley, Hockey Dad, and Matt Corby. Again, a fairly eclectic mix that just sounds beautiful. I feel like I'm, once again, going to really love what I'm about to hear. I'm so grateful to be here, witnessing so much talent. And without further ado, Garden of Youth from Mossman High. Take it away.
This is Time Never Waits, we are Garden of Youth. 1, 2. Never seen the sun so bright. Said, listen, mate, 'cause time never waits. The chances and bottled up fuse. Forget about you, oh, it's on fire. Burning to its deepest desire. Take me to the only place I know where we're hot to toe and the night is cold. Swinging souls come bright and slow. Take me to the only place I would know. Yeah. We'll all be fine. Just play what's on your mind. The conversation tripping to your fingers, holding on to transients. I'm kissing the gunpowder. I'm not real now. Chilling with my drink, it's this on me feeling like it's time never wait. Said there's no time for fate. Vastness of the ocean. I said there's no time for fate. Vastness of the ocean feels the weight. I said there's no time for fate. Vastness of the ocean feels the weight. Take me to the only place I would go where we're hot to toe and the night is cold. Swinging souls come bright and slow. Take me to the only place I would know. Time never waits. This next one's Jump the Edge. Inside of what I find, it doesn't roll, yeah. Freaky ways, rolling fake with a killer brain soldier. Now the lad has been kicked out, I gotta start from the floor up. On his face is looking strange, but who am I to tell I'm not real? Yeah. The pulse coming off the matrix, so I couldn't get high, John. Start freaking so wild, pull out the fire gun. Yeah. And I'm living in green grass at home. I leave to find my master float in a house. Get out, get out. Oh yeah. Bittersweet, can't live and see for no one else. But at least my brain has got some space for destroying myself. If I see it at the door, then I'll leave it on the shelf. I still live in my head, I'm dead, I'm still ringing the bell. So I say, keep on singing. These waves are all from sinning. But at least I'm not feeling down, yeah. And the pulse is coming off the matrix, so I couldn't get high. And the freaks are freaking so wild. I'm calling. My face, anxiety, hauling. Can't help my mind disappointing. So before I get lost, go off, getting hot. Hey. So before I get lost, we'll go off, getting hot as we fly to the top, living high, living low. And the post is coming off the matrix, so I couldn't get higher. And the freaks start freaking, so I pull out the fire. Oh, and the post is coming off the matrix, so I couldn't get higher. And the freaks start freaking. Yeah. I was Jump the Edge. This next one is Old Man. Lonely fingers tapped on the bench, pushing checkers, waiting again. Fake and see the memory calls for a friend. Wind drags the leaves out to play. Dripping bones will low for the day. His wisdom's departed to the young heart. So stories of the old. He's growing old, and he's keeping his hold. Smells of despair. His beak up in a tree for the chance of a familiar peak. But the day's grown dead and she wasn't there. His smiles and everything. So his doctor's called, he's calling in, quiet tone. He eventually takes it. Oh, man's on the freeway, searching with him for the girl he lost that's no longer with him. It's going on. Keeping his hope, yeah. Crisp air, she's in there, yeah. Oh, and face turns to reality, skin you can feel. She's smiling, how the rally is hard, holding still. Leading sweetheart is short for another day as the calm down takes away. His heart's been healed and the sport's been filled. Oh, he tucks in his chair as he cleans up his hair. She's gone for real. He's going on. He's kept his hold. Smells of fun. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. That was, oh man. I just want to give a big shout out to YouthRock. Thanks for hosting all of us, and give a big round of applause to the other bands. Yeah! I wish them all good luck. Yeah. I've also got a fun fact. It takes longer to say www than the World Wide Web. That's a fun fact for you, ladies and gentlemen. We figured that out 30 minutes ago, or less. It was groundbreaking. What is a skeleton's favorite food? Ribs. We ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Spores wanting to burst out, feeling contempt when my head is loud, falling so slowly, can't see the end now. If I ever die, it'll be in a shootout. Oh, give me a smile so I can sing out, search for a song, a friend I found, new and clean, open, never lets me down. If you want, let me know where you're around. Yeah, the night the moonlight is coming around again. Don't wanna lose that look. Oh, I'll sing you a song, my friend. Oh, 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 yeah. Bandits running around, no consequence. Floating well, riding, makes perfect sense. Oh, oh, yeah. Give us a chance, we'll find a new fire. Sunnies and fire pits, sand and boys quiet, running off the ends, reveal your lies. Fall is gone, don't ask me why. Oh yeah.
What an absolute pleasure. Not that. That was not pleasurable. Garden of Youth, that was amazing. Thank you so much. All right, some more thank yous. A very huge thank you, not just for this year, but from my understanding, for all of time. Let's give it up for Belmore Boys High. They provide so much assistance, not just in form of financial assistance, but production assistance, administrative assistance. They've really helped put this together and are always one of the large supports for YouthRock. So thank you. So tonight we're hearing from 6 bands, I believe. And then we've got 7, and 8 bands, so we've got an average 7 bands a night. From that, our panel of judges have to come up with just 2 to send through to the grand final on Sunday. I don't envy their job. So far, it has already been an impossible decision. But I do need to thank our panel of judges this evening. Tonight we have, unless it's changed, but hopefully it's not, and this is all correct, Xavier Relic from Harbour, Tom Brazel from Harbour as well, Alan Smith, the organiser of YouthRock, Alex Green from APRA, Al Ellis, who is a crew member here, Callum Gibson, Donna Holloway, also from YouthRock. So thank you guys so much for your difficult job tonight. I don't want to be you guys. The next band up is Denim on Her. I don't believe they're ready to actually walk up yet, are they? Maybe they are? Yeah, all right. Why not? Let's get them up. I can do what I want. I've got the microphone. Come on up, guys. Now, these guys have only been writing and performing together for 6 months. They have known each other a little while longer than that. They've been going to school together for 5 years. I think they've been in the same class. But apparently they were all a bit too scared to talk to each other until fairly recently, when they realised that the way to find friends is through music. And as a tragic who only has friends in music, I understand that. They write in a truly collaborative way. Misha comes up with some lyrics she's always written to express herself, and then they all just with pure collaboration jam together and find their own parts. So I really love this style of writing, and I'm excited to hear their musical influences come out, like the Chili Peppers, Deftones, Victor Wooten, Sorja Smith, and Jimi Hendrix and Incubus. They come from a cramped little garage with the smell of kimchi. I don't know if we'll smell that coming out in their performance tonight. They were all in the same music class, and their claim to fame is that they were the support band for RVG. They got that through a coffee shop connection. Just goes to show that you should always enjoy coffee. I feel like I'm being played off. Is this one of those? Yep, I'm being played off. I'm just gonna take it away, Denim on Her.
Thank you. We're Denim on Her. I'm Misha, this is Hayden, this is Jackson, and this is Lockie. We're from Kaima High. Thank you so much for having us. This first song is called Found. Take it away. When you're gone, it's hard to find me. Your love is pain, but to what degree? You think I've only seen you in the clouds. I'm only kissing you when I'm allowed. I'm getting cold waiting for you. I'm getting lonely, what should I do? No, I said, your love, it takes me around, grounds me, gives me sound. If love is just a feeling, girl, I'm feeling found. Your love, it takes me around, grounds me, gives me sound. If love is just a feeling, girl, I'm feeling found. Think I'm seeing you in this new light. I'm seeing you and her getting too tired. I paint you in my mind without your wrongs. I put you before me in my songs. There's no greater pain than loving you. There's no greater shame than coming for you. You know, I said, your love, it takes me around, grounds me, gives me sound. If love is just a feeling, girl, I'm feeling found. Your love, it takes me around, grounds me, gives me sound. If love is just a feeling, girl, I'm feeling found. One more time. When you're gone, it's hard to find me. Love is pain, but to what degree? Think I've only seen you in the clouds. I'm only kissing you when I'm allowed. I'm getting cold waiting for you. I'm getting lonely, what should I do? Thank you. This next one is a new one. It's called Closer to Me, and by new I mean very, very new. We wrote it like a couple days ago because we needed another original. Yeah, this is Closer to Me.
You looked at me.
Thank you for that wow. This next one is so sensual, Hayden. This next one is called Can't Say. I wrote it a bit ago. And you know, when you write a song like a very long time ago, so it kind of annoys you, that's this song, but we managed to spice it up and make it something that we love again. So yeah, this is Can't Say. Thank you very much. This is our last song tonight. It's called Poison, and it's a bit of a different one. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Slow down, slow dive. I think you're prettier when you cry. I need you to show me this love that I can't see. Slow down, you're too fast. Thank you so much.
So wonderful to see some girl power up on the stage. Thank you so much to Denim on Her. That was just a powerful performance. I need to, you know how I said I was rusty? I need to apologise. I did have an old judges list. Al and Donna are not actually up there doing the difficult work today, but we are blessed to have Mick Radojevic? Close? Radojevic. I feel like you know how I said I had a bit of a speech impediment? I have to practice words a lot. That one I didn't practice. So thank you. Thank you, Mick, for joining us up there. Second prize up for grabs tonight for the school is $750 worth of Australis music product from Drummer's Dream. So there's going to be some wonderfully decked out schools there to further educate and give opportunities to these wonderful students. For the band that comes second, they are also going to get $750 worth of music-related product, but from Sound Devices, they will get one tracked song, overdubbed and mixed over 2 days from Rancom Street Studios and 12 hours rehearsal time in Zen Studios. So once again, Zen Studios offering up their space and all these wonderful people, like getting one song tracked and mixed and everything at a professional studio. For some of these guys, that will be the start of a wonderful career. So once again, thank you so much to the sponsors. Now, I am feeling quite threatened up here. There's been, in Denim on Her, we had a couple of people trying to threaten my hair, which is all I've got going for me. This next band is really, really trying to upstage me, and I feel like judges, you should take note, maybe negative some points there, because I'm not sure this is okay with me. But we do have more girls coming to the... Recess! They're very keen. They're very keen to get up here. Some more girl power coming to the stage, representing for the other gender. These guys are remarkable. Some of these guys, Minamai has only been playing drums for a month or so, and she's up here playing in front of you guys. And I literally have goosebumps. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is pretty impressive. Some of these guys are self-taught. They've only been playing together for 6 months, and I mean, 1 month on the drums. I don't even understand how this is going to be. They've made it to the semis. This is no small feat to be here tonight. So I'm very excited. They've also been telling me about their set list being a story. So there's going to be, listen to the lyrics, they're a very storytelling band. They're singer-songwriter kind of vibes, although because we're at YouthRock, I think we're obliged to say they're soft rock. I think that's what we're going with. Yep, well, we'll go with that. I'm really excited to follow them on this journey. So I think, singer-songwriter vibes, they want to write lyrics that connect with the audience. So please open your ears and your hearts and follow this journey with them. This is Recess.
the snow and summer heat. Somewhere along the way I got stuck on my feet. Silence a virtue, but it's not ours. So in the spring it was blue skies, flowers and picnics. In the autumn hot cocoa blankets and never stomping in. Will we ever throw? 'Cause I know that when you stole the glass in the kitchen at 5 a.m. the world slanted and held me. See that I'm falling faster than the wind and I'm all in. 'Cause you got me flat up in the night as they told me just to wait a sec. Close the doors, did a double then a triple check. The ballroom was perfectly lit and it was all you. You got me there, I must admit. You're my once in a lifetime. You're my one and only lifeline. You're the heart in my hole, the only person I wanna call. And I know it might seem stupid, but I feel like we could do it. Greater angels draw a line between the stars in the sky. You're the only one who makes me smile when I cry. Ever since the very first night. 'Cause when you stole a glance in the kitchen at 5 a.m. the world signs didn't help me see that I'm falling faster than the wind and I'm all in. 'Cause you got me flat up in the night and you told me just to wait a sec. Close the doors, did a double then a triple check. Ballroom was perfectly lit and it was all you. You got me there, I must admit. Season 1, everything was fine. Just was always off my side. Everyone had told us we were falling too fast. Season 2, made it to the end forever. You always had my hand, a picture of perfect life full with memories we left behind. Season 2, the train was so cold, couldn't make it through it all. I said goodbye, left you clean without a fight. When we got thrown into the abyss, I'm not really sure I started this. 'Cause something about it don't feel right to me. When our flowers turn to rain and our feelings always change, I'm not really one for a perfect. Season 4, summer strikes again. Is it real or was it just pretend? You bring me up again for air. I held you heavy with my presence. Every secret and every loan I was facing. If you call me up again, then I'll let you face it. Something buried deep inside me, the things I can't erase. Oh, when we got thrown into the abyss, I'm not really sure I started this. 'Cause something about it don't feel right to me. When our flowers turn to rain and our feelings always change, I'm not really one for the perfect.
band is called Recess because we couldn't choose something to decide, and we had to decide by recess. So we did choose Recess. And basically, we really love writing original music, and we really love the opportunity to share it with new people. And telling a story through music is really one of our main passions, so we're really happy to be here.
Midnight, downtown LA, full blast, robbery in place, red and blue lights making out your face, making things we know can be replaced. Outcast, but it was alright. Because had you by my side, stealing hearts and swapping them for gold, promising what none of us could hold. Didn't know there was something about you that somehow made me feel so good. I didn't know that it wouldn't be our time. I should have seen the red flags and how you were driving through it all. Making me forget that I was just a game to you, that's all. Fantasies tore through my mind and how you would leave me here to cry. Making me think that you miss me too. But all these red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags. But all these red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags. Hands in the mirror, first glance say you don't see her. After all, laying in the dress, boy, we were always right. After all, it was just a game. Felt hard for all of you again. Feels yourself, I'm an appetite. Fortress, that was single night. Didn't know there was something about you that somehow made me feel so blue. I didn't know that it wouldn't be our time. I should have seen the red flags and how you would drive me through it all, making me forget that I was just a game to you, that's all. Fantasy tore through my mind and how you would leave me here to cry, making me think that you miss me too. But all these red flags, red flags, and red flags, red flags, and red flags, red flags. But all these red flags, red flags, and red flags, red flags, and red flags, red I was only 14, you didn't know me. Taught me how to pick up love when my hands got muddy. Said my doubt was only part of growing up. Then you called me problem, then you hurt me. When I said I couldn't solve it, found someone new. Jumped the dirt and we were through. Should've seen the red flags. I should've seen the red flags and how you would drive me through it all, making me forget that I was just a game to you, that's all. Fantasy tore through my mind and how you would leave me here to cry, making me think that you miss me too. All I see is red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags. But all I see is red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags.
Those three songs are called Pins, Lunar Eclipse, and Red Flags, and our last one is called So Sick.
I fell hard on someone. You held me when the lights they fell too bright. 2 p.m.
prizes to talk about tonight. The third prize for the school, $500 worth of Shure microphone products from Jans. And for the band in third place, they will get GHS and Rode product from Dream Music and Taramara Music, and recording studio time from Trackdown Studios. So thank you again to those sponsors. We've also got the Abdullah El Donawi Encouragement Award with Studios 301 multi-track recording and equipment from Dynamic Music. We've got the Aaron Chug Award, Rode microphone product from Taramara Music, and we've got some special finalists and special vocalist awards. Special finalists get digital recording at Damien Gerard's, Sound Heaven, Zen Studios, Grove Studios, and The Lab. Recording time is just so vital for these guys at this stage of their career. And then the Special Vocalist Award gets vocal lessons by Coach Alex Blandino. Coming up, we have our final band for tonight. Don't worry, there'll be more over the next 3 nights, and then we have the grand final. But we have one more band tonight, and then the judges will deliberate over who goes through to the grand final. Our final band tonight is a band called Jericho. No one in the audience has heard of them? Okay, great. Jericho is from Rouse Hill, and I have had such a pleasure chatting to them. What is that bizarre noise coming out of that? I've had such a pleasure chatting to these guys backstage. They were talking about how they've learnt their instruments by learning next to each other. So if they play their instruments slightly differently, it's because they were influenced by the other 2 guys in this band. And I think it was Dara that said, if it's not all of us, then it's not music. And that just touched my soppy little heart, because I just thought that was just so beautiful. These guys are so bonded together in their music, and I've got goosebumps again. I'm so soppy tonight. I was going to say that it shows in their music, but I actually am discovering these guys with you. So I'm expecting to see that in their music, which I'm really excited about. They've been in a band together for years. I think it was 4 years, and this is their first big gig, mainly because of the big C word that I'm not going to acknowledge anymore. But for 2 years, for some reason, or 3 years, they haven't been playing much out there. They have been playing some backyard parties, but this is the first time that they've been in front of an audience who clearly loves them. They've got screaming fans already. So I was telling them a story, actually. I've said this to 2 bands tonight, but
Thank you.
they were really
Yeah,
nervous.
that's
And
right.
I said, someone once said to me, the minute you stop being nervous before going on stage
Thank you.
is when you stop respecting and loving your audience, and you stop respecting and loving your work. So I'm glad they're nervous, and I'm so excited to hear why. We're going to get all of their love and respect for us right now. Jericho from Rouse Hill.
I went down to the river in my chariot of fire. Tell me what you gonna do with me now. I call myself a giver, giving everyone a smile. Your humble servant gets you about. And call me gladiator, but I fight for something greater than desired by the mortal man. I've been looking for excitement like Sir David and Goliath might have given to a local lad. May not be who I seem to be. Let me chained up in flames today. Let the truth been getting through, you great big fool. Don't you know what you are told ain't true? This next one's called Bring It All Back Home. Busy being born, busy on their own man, going up the world, man, working like a dog, searching for them steeples, fighting through the fog. Get on up and out, man, don't keep us on too long. So, as my comrades here groove along, I'd like to formally introduce us. So, we like to be called Jericho. On bass, we have the ever-stylish Dara Gamble. And on drums, the always handsome Hayden Matthew Samuels. And on guitar and vocals, yours truly, Robin Cobb. This next one is a tune that we quite like. This one's called Desert Song. Children of the dawn, prophet of the sword, played a battle tune, breaks your heart, desert shaking back, sand wall starts to crack. White no man sentenced to gold, no water to be had, desert bottom soon. Taste the sword, sand is running, let's see the hero's soul. In the place we've led, time grows old, revel in lust. See the time pass slow, see your sons adjust. and bought and sold. Sees the sword, sand is running red sea. The hero sold in the place we bled. Time goes old, revel in the rust. See time that slows itself to dust. So the next song will unfortunately be the final one of ours and of the night. Oh, shut up. And before we get to that, I'd like to thank everyone in this room, both audience and staff members, and everyone that's helped out here. I'd like to thoroughly thank you, and all the other acts as well. They've been absolutely fantastic, smashed it out of the park. But without further ado, let's set on off with a bang. This next song is called Hairdresser. Thank you very much, everybody.
Well, I just felt like I was in the car with my dad on a trip to Stratty just then. That was incredible. And I'll tell you what, if that's their first real gig, I can't wait to see where their careers take them. That they were more comfortable up on this stage than my dog is on my expensive new couch. That was incredible. Jericho, well done. And now the real work begins. The judges need to choose just 2 of these bands to go through to Sunday's final. So, I have one more thank you. And it's the biggest thank you I could possibly give tonight. which is to all of you who have turned up tonight, to all of the bands that put their heart on this stage and gave it to you, and to, I don't know where the live stream is, but to all of you people out in internet land, somewhere, that's how I believe it works, it's somewhere there. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting music and the future of music. It's been a really special night, and I'm going to give those guys some time to work out what they're going to do, and we'll be back to inform you all. Chat amongst yourselves. Go to that toilet over there.